I don't even know how to start. I've been thinking a lot about how the world is going in terms of business, in terms of like culture and everything. And I'm just noticing a trend of just like corporate corruption, and I'm kind of sick of it. Everything is just dark and gray and gloomy. Christmas doesn't even feel like Christmas anymore, to be honest. And I just feel like nobody's doing anything about it. A lot of people are talking, nobody's moving. Nothing's moving but your lips. Nike just lost $20 billion because people weren't happy with decisions they made. And these people weren't the customers, they weren't the consumers, they were the shareholders. And I just feel like the last 30 years, we haven't created any real value, like at all. If anything, we're just squeezing the value out of everything that was created before this. It's heartbreaking to see, like, someone like Warner Brothers having to sell to someone like Netflix or like Paramount. And I really just can't stand it, to be honest. Like if you look back at like older guys like Blockbuster and like Kmart, like the way those companies went down, the way Kmart went down, and now is being held hostage by a company that is just trying to take what they can out of it, even though previously they promised to build it back up. So someone like Blockbuster that didn't believe in like the wave that is happening now, and they fell for it. Like and now what they've come to is a company that is just a brand. It's not even a company anymore. McDonald's is great. Like the biggest companies right now are are the ones that are making deals to to make high end fashion wear, but cheap versions, fake knockoffs that are approved by the actual brand. And these are the kind of things that I just don't mess with. And I'm I'm creating something that I'm almost certain is going to be pretty major within the next 5 to 10 years. A lot of people may not see it right now, but it's it's some pretty crazy stuff. But we're living in a pretty crazy world right now with AI and everything. You can literally just open up YouTube Like act as if you're gonna post a video, type something in the AI, and post a video. It's that simple. You don't even need your own face anymore. And that's why we need things like what I'm creating here. I'm I'm creating something called Obelisk Visions, and so what that is it's like a vast array of ideas that I'm coming up with that we haven't innovated with in like the last couple decades. And that's what I've been essentially been doing these last few years is just finding different ways to innovate different industries and it just seems like nobody else is doing that kind of thing. And I'm doing it all independently. Like I don't have anybody backing me right now. And so yeah, it's crazy stuff I'm coming up with. I'm writing movies. I'm writing TV shows. I'm inventing different things that I won't speak of yet because we're not fully there yet. But I am releasing a lot of stuff soon, starting January 1st or somewhere around that time. Definitely that week. But it's really it's really just trying to get back to creating because it just seems like the culture has had no guidance, like zero guidance at all in the last few decades. I mean, come on, like there's so many companies out there you could point at that are doing so many things wrong. And it doesn't even have to be them like it doesn't even have to be them being people that are not moral, right? It's things that they're doing that are not benefiting their own company at all, even though they think it might. And a lot of that stems from like quarterly earnings talk, like the shareholders aren't the ones to please. Your customers, your consumers are the ones that you want to keep around. You gotta treat them like they're house guests. You gotta do things to make them want to stay, to make them love your brand and your company. You can't do things to push them away. Like one of the biggest reasons I feel Nike lost so much money so quickly is because of decisions they're making of like allowing allowing companies that buy in bulk wholesale to actually manufacture their own clothing with your brand, and that's diluting the brand. And so, yeah, I mean, there needs to be a change, and I mean, nobody else is doing it, so I might as well do it. But yeah, that's my little rant for today. And the updates will come. You might even see them before I even talk about them. And so, but yeah, I'm trying to do like one of these at least once a week, and just to keep updates, because I want this to be very public. I want it to be very known that I knew exactly what I was doing at the start of me doing it, and so yeah, that's really all this is. And it's going to be very hard for people to take my ideas and run with it because it's so public. And then also, it's going to be very hard for them to figure out the pieces because a lot of what I'm doing right now is very intricate and you can't just squeeze it. Because if you squeeze it, it's going to dry out very quickly. The stuff I'm building is built for innovation. But yeah, but on that note, um, I would say my last few words for this little rant is that coming up in 2026 is the checkered flag era. It's the F1 racing era. It's a lot of Korean rock, I feel, and but yeah, mostly racing aesthetic is gonna be the top thing for 2026. And yeah, I mean the way that I see the world in 2026 and moving forward until we find, or I guess until we shift to a new paradigm is checkered flags, neon like purple, green, pink kind of vibe, and it's the kind of thing that I imagine for the future, right? Where like like neon dashes on your retail stores, and like maybe even glow in the dark clothing, like checkered clothing, like a Vans wristband, that kind of thing. But that that's really all I say for now. But there there's a lot coming, so just trust. And I'm all ears to what you guys think because this isn't just a me thing. This is a you guys thing too. This is for the culture. It's not for the corporate suits. It's for you guys. So I guess let's just see what's to come. And if you got notes, send them my way.